scientifically. You learn
Scientific,
use scientific method. So I
scientific,
want to know what is this?
yes, scientific method is that the simple the way baby learns language. How baby learn language? How why American babies, British baby are able to speak more clear English? They are able to learn more better English very quickly than many of adult learners. Why? Because they are learning scientifically. Baby learns best because they learn scientifically. So how they are learning? They are listening and then try to speak something. So
Okay.
they're listening any language, then they try to speak. But the we people are learning differently. We try to learn vocabulary, we try to learn grammar, we try to read, we try to write. Now, just take another example. We how you are learning language. Firstly, you try to read, then you try to write, then you try to listen, then finally you try to speak. Fine. Now, now once you're trying to speak, then you're just trying to listen. That yes, you should listen this. But the baby is learning oppositely. They don't know right, they don't know to read, but they are listening first, then they are speaking, then they try to read, and finally they try to read. Right.
Yeah, very, very true.
These are opposite. This is the problem. Yes.
Very true. Actually, what happens, sir, maybe it's our not teacher's fault because we are habitual. We don't have environment earlier. So maybe that's why, because we entered in this language through the grammar and translation. So that's why we are habitual. But you are very true. If we want to practice it, sometimes somebody applies shadowing technique, and somebody do the same way that they listen and repeat shadowing
Yes.
practice. So it's very true for speaking part. If we want to learn any language, so listening and speaking as well, it is very significant.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And uh, what is the grammar, sir? I want to know from you what is the grammar, because people talk about a lot grammar.
Yes. So for the English speaking, it's a grammar is not important. You should learn, and you will learn grammar automatically over the period of learning this language. How Britishers, American babies are learning grammar. They are learning vicariously. So it's very important once you are learning. So learn in sentences. Learn in sentences. Once you start learning your sentences, so grammar is already there. Grammar is
Yes.
in the sentence. Grammar
Very
is involved. Grammar is involved. So you will learn grammar automatically. So focus more on the sentences. And that's why the English, the biggest important aspect of English learning is learn in chunks, learn in group of words. That's called chunk, a small group of words. So where grammar is already involved. And this will actually help you to speak more better English. Yes.
yes. Many people learn grammar separately. As you mentioned, better than that, we can learn grammar with the sentences or any by the story, small content. It's better.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And uh, according to me, sir, grammar is the whole part because people divided into many parts. Not only like one is the grammar structure, uh, connector, which we call conjunction,
Mhm.
and conditional sentences, punctuality, everything is together. It is a grammar.
Mhm.
Am I
Yes.
right?
Yes, right. Actually, I'm telling you one thing that once you are speaking English, so you should not focus on the learning grammar at this grammar, that, nothing. How you learn Hindi grammar. You are speaking Hindi naturally, very nicely. Your baby is speaking more better English, Hindi. Why? They are not learning grammar. Because once you are learning in sentences, once you are listening to somebody, and you are listening that in which context, which situation, what actually he is speaking, that is natural. So once you are learning and then try to speak the same way in the same kind of situation, so that is grammar is already involved. You don't know that what is the noun, what is pronoun. A baby is not aware about anything, but he's able to speak more clearly. The same way
Yes.
you have to focus. Same way you have to focus. I am telling you what you need to understand, that the most of the people actually they are able to understand in English, but they are not able to speak in English. The problem is that They are trying to focus on understanding. This is the problem. They try to understand language. That's why they are able to understand, but they are not able to speak. What actually they need to focus on? Focusing on the how is sentence formation. Whenever you are listening to anybody, whenever you're reading anywhere, focus on how there is sentence formation, how he is framing sentences,
Yes.
and how
But
you are
people,
framing sentences.
yes.
How you frame sentences.
But people always focus those parts by guessing anyhow they can understand. But still they're focusing on the only understanding. What
Yes.
that book and that chapter are giving me message. What is the message there? Yes.
So, main thing is that the sentence formation.
Mm.
Two things is the biggest challenge, and that is the biggest important aspect of learning language. That the first thing is sentence formation. Sentence formation. And second thing is ideas formation. How people are able to develop their ideas, how they have lots of ideas, and how they are able to organize their thoughts and ideas clearly. These two things will make you better English speaker. Focus more on this. And for that, I also teach students online. I just always give students to watch a video, a simple video. For beginners, simple and story-based video. Watch video. Then try to speak the same video content in your own words. In this kind of friendly conversation, what happens right now, we are having a friendly conversation. And this conversation will not going to help you after a certain extent. You will get
Yes.
a fluency a certain extent. But the moment you have to speak outside of your comfort zone. You have to deliver a presentation. You have to give a meeting.
Yes.
You have to do
I
something
agree.
specific. So you will find it difficult for you
Mm.
because your idea will not come automatically. That's why it's very important to just focus on the new videos, something that is difficult for you, challenging for you, and then try to speak. So you
Yes,
will
but
keep pushing your comfort zone.
yes, sir. But many people are afraid of talking topic wise because they don't have knowledge of that. So better than afraiding that and give the excuses, we need to somehow collect the any points, some points, not whole book and whole chapter. We can speak, but at least whatever chapter we can read or whatever topic is there, at least 10 points, 5 points is enough for discussion for
Yes,
20
that's
minutes
why actually
and 10 minutes.
I daily just invite people to have daily group discussion. 9 to 10 daily group discussion to my students where they discuss in a group for a particular topic daily expose, run directly towards your fear. If you have whatever the fear you have, run directly towards it. The more you will run towards your fear, the more your fear will get reduced. Run directly towards it. First thing. Second thing, that expose yourself to more towards English content. Expose yourself. Once you are just watching video, it's exposing yourself, and then you try to speak the same thing. This is very important. Always put yourself in challenging situation because
Yes,
life is not
actually,
going to hand over opportunities. Life is not going to hand over opportunities. You have to strategize. You have to make your own opportunities. You
yes,
have to do whatever it takes to become fluent in it.
yes,
So
sir.
it's very important that you must have idea that how to organize your thoughts and ideas clearly. You must know how to organize your thoughts and ideas clearly, and only you will able to speak then. Because you will just keep speaking and only rambling, random speaking. So that is losing your confidence. So that's why clarity. Actually, English speaking has the four very important aspects. The first thing is A. A stands for accuracy. You need to speak accurate. Accurate in the pronunciation and accurate in the sentence formation. First thing. Second thing, B. B stands for the brevity. Speak in the brief manner. Whatever speaking, how you can speak in the brief, in the little manner. B. C. C stands for the clarity. Speak in the clear and concise manner, so that people must be able to understand you fully. C and T. T stand for the tonality. You must have very specific and standard tone. What's your
Yes,
message? Your tone must be as per the message. This is very important. These are the four aspects of the good communication skills.